Hey guys, it's me again with a new I Am Fun Size for you. It's been a hot minute. I'm sorry, had to take some time off for a big family event, but I am back. I am coming to you from my beautiful hotel room in sunny Georgia, and I'm very excited to talk to you today because this is a fun topic to discuss. Before we move on, I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody who tuned in to the live feed on Facebook on Monday to connect and share and support on a day that was particularly hard for a lot of people. I think it's important, obviously, as we've talked about here, for us to take care of each other in troubled times, in any times. And sometimes just holding space for each other and listening and having a forum to talk is a great gift. So if you have the chance to hold some space for someone today, please do. In addition, as I mentioned on the feed, there are many, many ways to do good right now. For those who are suffering, I'm just going to mention one right now, which is the Hispanic Federation's donations that they're taking for Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria. MoveOn.org is waiving all of their credit card fees, I believe, still for that. So please check that out online. Lin-Manuel Miranda has been tweeting about it everywhere, so you can certainly find it online. And if you don't have the funds to donate, then just please retweet the links or send out the links, share with people so that we can get the word out. Because even $1 from a ton of people will make a difference. So and keep looking for all of those ways to do good because there is no shortage of ways to do good in the world. With that, let's talk about doing some good in your own head, which is, let's face it, the place where we spend the most time. There's no one that you spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with as much as yourself. And I would like to talk about how we talk to each other in our heads, how we talk to ourselves in our heads. Um, there's a common I don't know what to call it, a common saying that goes around that you are the product of the five people that you spend the most time with. And I agree with that. Obviously, you surround yourself by productive, supportive, successful, enthusiastic, challenging people. You are going to have more of that experience in your life. I'd like to take that a step further and say, who are the five people that you invite into your head the most? Because I, for many years, was guilty of taking maybe one thing that was said to me by one person and listening to it over and over and over and over again in my head. So much so that I was spending more time listening to that person who wasn't actually there than I was to all of the people around me who were surrounding me with support and love and positive challenges and encouragement. So, who are you listening to in your head? Who are you spending the most time with in there? Obviously, we spend the most time with ourselves and our own thoughts. And often we can be more unkind to ourselves than anyone else. This is a topic I will talk about many times, I think, in the I Am Fun Size series because I know what it's like to fight a war with yourself in your head and to fight it for many, many years. And I also know what it's like now, after much soul searching and personal work, what it's like now to reclaim all of that energy from fighting that voice inside your head that you put there. Sometimes we say very unkind things to ourselves that we would never say to someone else. And, um, and it's time to change that. It's time to change that because the time is now. It's time to change that for any of you who are being unkind in your own heads. In addition to yourself and the thoughts that you have, there are obviously the people in your life who influence you the most. For some of us, those are our parents or our teachers. For some of us, those are our closest friends. For some of us, they are people that we work with. But there are also voices coming in at us in today's day and age, whether from social media or from television or from news or anything. There are voices coming in at us that we are taking in as well and listening to. And I think it's important to maintain one's sanity and to maintain one's sense of empowerment rather than hopelessness, to really focus on allowing those people who challenge you in a positive way, who give you love and support and encouragement, who instead of saying no, but when you come up with a great idea, say yes and. which is the cardinal rule of improv, so it's a great rule. But who encourages you when you come up with an idea to try to figure out all the ways to do it rather than saying, no, you can't do it because? That's a big one. I used to listen a lot to all of the people around me who gave me reasons why they couldn't do things and therefore I couldn't do things. And I would listen to that. And then somewhere inside me, my own personal voice started to say, someone's doing it, so why can't I? I don't understand. Why can't I? Why not? That is a powerful place. Find more people to listen to. Find more people around you that support that. Um, Surround yourself with voices that you want to be hearing in your head. Now, I also say that this is not necessarily about who you spend the most time with in the world, but who you let in your head, because I am very lucky in that I have had some extraordinarily amazing friend relationships that have affected me on such a deep level in my life. And while I don't actually spend one on one time with those people all the time because they're far away or perhaps we've drifted apart, whatever, their voices sit in my head. I have a dear friend who moved off to Berlin, and so many specific things during our friendship over the last gazillion years that we've been friends still stick with me. And I still hear them on a daily basis, and they comfort me and they encourage me and they fill me with something that isn't about his physical presence, it's about his presence in my head and in my heart. That's the kind of thing you want to be filling yourself up with. It's very easy in today's day and age to be listening to a lot of the negative voices. It's actually very easy in any day and age to listen to the negative voices because somehow we think that it will prepare us for the worst. But I would invite you guys to allow the voices around you full of encouragement to be the ones that you listen to the most. If you're going to be the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with, make sure the people that you spend the most time with in your head are extraordinary people, because you are an extraordinary person and no one can tell you otherwise. So, today, figure out who's there in your head. Listen to the voices in your head and see what they're saying. Are they saying good things? Are they saying bad things? Are they saying indifferent things? Just check in. See if they make you feel better or worse. And if they are making you feel worse, what can you fill them with? Who can you talk to? What can you take in? It doesn't have to actually be a person right in front of you. It might be a podcast. It might be one of these videos. There are other people out there putting out amazing material. One of the there is a woman named Luminaria who does purposefairy.com. Tremendously positive stuff to take into your world. Fill yourself up with some positive input so that when you get out in the world and you have to face dark times, you are armed with an army of really great people in your head. And no, having voices in your head doesn't make you crazy. It makes you human. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to let you go. Hopefully going to come back to you tomorrow with another I Am Fun Size, because I'm trying to make up for lost time. If you are enjoying these videos and you would like to share them with other people, please do. Please share them on all the social media. I love connecting with as many people as I can. And of course, please hit me up with questions at Anjali@IamFunsize.com. Okay, guys, till next time. Bye.